Hi, collective. It's your girl, Empress Matt on her ones and twos and twos and threes. About to grade it to two. A quick energy check in for my collective. If this is something that's going to resonate, it's going to resonate. Then again, if it doesn't, it doesn't. Just don't force it to fit if it's not your story. And if you like and or love what I do, please like, comment, share, subscribe, and follow on your way out. And I'd appreciate you. Nonetheless, let's go ahead and get into this reading, collective. And I hope everybody has been having a positive and productive day. This is going to be a short and sweet reading, okay? Very short and sweet, okay? Let's get it. It says, unseen, love can be blind. Ensure you're not overlooking red flags. So, first and foremost, even if you in this situation to where it's like you ready to be in a relationship, I just want to just remind you, like, you don't have to like rush into that, because at the end of the day, you just don't want to find yourself, and this could be whether you are a feminine or a masculine, honestly speaking, because you just don't want to find yourself in a situation that's not going to be able to sustain the test of time. Because I kind of feel like that for the collective I'm talking to, whether you are feminine or masculine, you kind of ain't always had the best outcomes when it comes to dating and relationships. And I feel like the reason why that has been is because in the past you did kind of like rush into situations with people, and you really didn't just like give yourself time to kind of like get to know that person before you kind of commit. So that's one thing. And if you're wondering why it's kind of like a delay, if it is a delay, it's okay, because it just means it just give you like a little bit more time to focus on you and do what's best for you. So then when the time comes for you to be in a relationship, you will be in a more mentally prepared state, okay? And not only mentally but emotionally as well. And then it says entangled, establishing communicate your own boundaries. Yeah, and just be mindful just to not go for anything, because if you go for anything, you will fall for anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, just don't let nobody just come say anything to you. Just don't get yourself caught up in unnecessary commitments or problems that don't got shit to do with you. Because I feel like that for my collective, for that card to pop out, it's just like you kind of like overplay your part when it comes to dating a relationship. So I just want to use this as a reminder to just say, like, just don't overplay your part. It says a frozen heart, empathy and warmth melts barriers for a true connection. So I feel like you could already kind of be dealing with someone. I feel like it just may take for you to take a different approach within the situation, and you can just use those little tips that I just said as a means to kind of like be your blueprint of like how to approach the situation. And then it's just saying relax. That was the last card. It says find joy in simple pleasures of just being together. Yeah, so you don't have to like, because I feel like that for who I'm talking to, it could be a person in your life in some shape, form, or fashion. And I just feel like you just need to let that person just be in your life in some shape, form, or fashion. You know what I'm saying? Just don't rush it, and just like give it time to just see if that's really what you want. And I feel like if you do have something going on, just be settled that, because just because you single, that don't mean you lonely, if that makes sense. And I pick up that that's pretty much what's going on. But just be mindful that you just don't want to settle for just anything either, okay, collective? So just don't let the fact that you lonely just make you end up like settling for just any type of bullshit, okay? But and other than that, you guys have a great day. Empress Matt out. Bye.